Well, there are some disappointing new numbers out that show the U.S. may actually fall short of President Biden's goal of having at least 70% of American adults with at least one shot by July 4th. Nearly 300 million vaccine doses have been administered across the U.S., but vaccination rates have fallen really sharply since their high in April.
Less than 1 million doses of the vaccine are being administered a day, according to the CDC. That is down about 70% from the peak in April, when the country was averaging about 3.3 million a day. The slowdown could put the president's July 4th goal in jeopardy. The deadline he set for 70% of adults to be at least partially vaccinated. Right now, about 63% have gotten at least one dose.
Ooh, this is going to be close. And honestly, I'm a little worried about how Joe Biden is going to handle this. Because if this comes down to the wire, he's going to get desperate. Dude's going to be loading up the fireworks with Moderna needles. Oh, wow. So, it's not clear if we'll reach that 70% goal, but what's clear is that vaccinations have plummeted, which is especially crazy when you consider that unvaccinated people are being given every incentive to get their shots.
Vaccine initiatives rolling out across the country, up for grabs, everything from $1 million to cars to free beer and even concert tickets.
The president unveiling new incentives like free childcare while parents get the vaccine or recover from it, and touting a blitz of new rewards like free sporting tickets, and if the country reaches the president's goal, free beer from Anheuser-Busch.
Get a shot and have a beer. Free beer for everyone 21 years or over to celebrate the independence from the virus.
States and cities are loading on the incentives, too.
At the Talladega Superspeedway, a special promotion would let you drive your car around the track after you get a shot.
In West Virginia, the governor is raffling off cash, trucks, and even firearms to those who get the shot.
We're going to give 5 custom hunting rifles and 5 custom hunting shotguns away.
Okay, is it just me, or are the incentives getting more and more dangerous? We'll give you free alcohol, we'll let you speed around a racetrack, hell, we'll even throw in some guns. At some point, these incentives are gonna start killing more people than the vaccine is saving. And look, there's a reason that these prizes are guns and trucks and not notorious RBG t-shirts, right? It's the red states, especially in the South, whose vaccine numbers are holding the whole country back. And the redder the states, the fewer people who have been vaccinated. In Mississippi, it's only 44%. In Alabama, it's 46%. Basically, any state where an electric car is considered gay, they're not messing with the vaccine. Now, there are a lot of reasons why Republicans might be more hesitant to get vaccinated. Maybe they're worried that the microchip in the vaccine will set off the metal detector the next time they storm the Capitol. Who knows? But it's definitely not helping when their political leaders are doing shit like this.
With ships already out at sea, one cruise line announced a surprise shift in policy for its U.S. passengers. Royal Caribbean International now says vaccines will be strongly recommended, but ultimately optional for guests on its U.S. cruises. It comes as Florida, the nation's largest cruise hub, is set to enact a law that would ban cruise lines and other businesses from asking people to show proof of vaccination or face fines up to $5,000 per passenger.
You heard that right. Florida isn't allowing cruise lines to make passengers get vaccinated before they cruise. They can only recommend it to the passengers. And let me tell you something. A recommendation means nothing to a cruise ship passenger. Doctors also recommend that you don't eat 7 pounds of shrimp in one sitting, and yet cruise ship passengers ignore that one every single day. Because you see, cruise ship passengers are not there to follow recommendations. They're there to relax, eat, get a sunburn, and maybe push their spouse off the ship without any legal repercussions. This law is just madness. I get that people don't want vaccines to be required everywhere they go, but there have to be some places that we can all agree need vaccine requirements. And those places should be any location where your pee and poop stay on board as long as you do. I will say though, there is a massive loophole here for all the cruise lines, and if you own a cruise line, I want you to listen to me right now. Once you're in the middle of the ocean, Florida laws don't mean shit anymore. Yeah. So these cruise ships, they should just get to international waters and then be like, all right, who's vaccinated and who's swimming home?